try as they might, the Kings couldn't stop Connor McDavid. Heck, they could barely manage to slow him down. How can you blame them for allowing McDavid to record 5 points on 6 Oilers goals over the last 2 games, culminating with as one-sided a 2-0 win as you'll see in Game 7. These might have been the best back-to-back performances of McDavid's NHL career. Though there were plenty of excellent performances from his teammates as well, McDavid drove the Oilers to 2 victories while facing elimination. He was instrumental in helping them earn their first playoff series win in 5 years. When he's at his peak, there's simply nothing defenses can do. And, give McDavid, one of the most intelligent players in the game, 2 weeks to study an opponent, and the advantage shifts further in his direction. He can figure that stuff out. He's watching what you're doing, Oilers Hall of Fame defenseman Paul Coffey said. He's watching what everybody else is doing. I've seen him do that a number of times. A guy like Connor, you just try to neutralize him as best as you can. If a Kings player or coach was hooked up to a polygraph and claimed they were able to do that, the machine would blow up. It would be a bald-faced lie. McDavid was otherworldly, to borrow a word often used by Oilers coach Jay Woodcroft. Give credit to Mike Smith for his second shutout of the series. Kudos goes to Cody Ceci for scoring maybe the biggest goal of his career, and the most important one in a Game 7 for the franchise since Todd Marchant's overtime winner 25 years ago. Heap praise on Leon Draisaitl for getting through 22:38 despite looking like he could barely push off on his injured right ankle or leg. A few others deserve some flowers as well. But there's no question who stole the show over the last 2 games. You guys were witness to what I was witness to, Woodcroft said. The one thing I kept going back to is that he's driven to win. He's a fantastic teammate. He's a leader who leads by example, and I'm happy for him. 2 really good hockey games on his part. McDavid's goal and assist gave him 14 points in 7 games, leading all players so far. If the Conn Smythe Trophy was awarded after the first round, he'd have to be the favorite. McDavid was named a finalist for the Hart Trophy and Ted Lindsay Award this week. He might not win either prize in June, but Thursday's and Saturday's performances reaffirmed his true ranking. He's the best player in the world and he shows that in the last 2 games, Draisaitl said. There's lots of skill with him, that's a given, but it's the will. You can see it in his eyes. You can feel it every shift that he's out there.